Hi, hello guys, welcome back to Rosa Model channel. How are you today? Do you feel fine? This is the word that I have to say all the time in my video. People, as you can see on the table, we will focus today on the Pista. We will continue work on the Pista. For the people that do the giveaway and see the video, and how many times I said the word, guys, I decided to make one more month for you that you will see the video and tell me exactly the number that I want to know. And maybe one of you can get this Alpha Model kits, a great company that sent me a lot of kits. As you can see, we finished the Bugatti. You can see the photo over there on the project, on the club. And I decided to make one more joint project with great man. Hey, Obi, as you know him, my good friend Asi from USA. It's amazing part to do it together. We decide which kit we will do. I think people, if you love carbon fiber, this is the man to do it. And if you think that is not here, so let me surprise you. Today, Asi here in Israel. He come to visit me and he want to say to you a few words. Asi, come here.
Yaniv!
Hello!
How you been, man?
Fine. I am very excited.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Everything
Wow,
okay.
this is very exciting. Look at all this.
You see my lab. Finally, you see my lab.
Yeah. So,
And your Bugatti, your master hand.
it came out beautiful. I have to say that, you did a great job. Everything matches.
Thank you. People,
It's really nice. In
do you
reality,
believe-
it looks much better. Much better. I love it. I feel like taking it back from you.
no, it's stay here with me because I love it so much.
It came out really nice. Really nice. Beautiful. Everything. I'm so glad we did it together. And it's really an honor to work with Yaniv. I came to visit him. He invited
Thank you
me in
very
here.
much.
So we can do some videos and do some
tell him.
carbon fiber. And you got a lot of projects over here. I can see that. It's,
I think we will make.
It's amazing. I'm getting all confused. Which one we should do the next one?
I think
What do
we
you
can
think?
make the Pista once again in the club.
The Pista is a beautiful car.
Yes.
Yeah, I never did a
48
Pista
take.
before, so I can tell you. I mean, let's see the pro. Let me see the Pista for a second. Let me see. Let me look at
Yes.
it. I have one in the US, but never had a chance to look at it. That's a beautiful car.
Yes, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Be
And,
ready.
yeah, we can definitely do something with this project.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. Alpha model is really easy material to work with to do carbon fiber.
Of course, it's a
It's
racing
different
kit.
than plastic, so yeah, we can definitely. I mean, we
What
gotta
do you
think
think
about
about
it. I think we should. I think it's not a bad idea. If you like it, you got a knife. Thank you
course.
very much.
People,
Let's see what
do
we
you
got in
believe?
here.
Hey,
Let's see.
Bobby, he's here with me.
Yaniv will not leave me alone. He invited me to come and be in his beautiful
What
working
do you
shop
think
over
about the
here.
lab? What do you think about
And
the lab?
we getting excited to do another model together since we got that beautiful Bugatti.
Yes, of
It
course.
came up amazing. I'm very happy with the results.
That's why we will make it
You
again.
did amazing. You did amazing, and yeah, definitely. Look at this beautiful. Wow, that's a beautiful body.
Show them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would love to cover this car with carbon fiber. You have another one over here, right?
Yes, this is for
One will
one
be
of
full
my
carbon.
customers.
He should be very happy. Beautiful job. The car looks amazing.
Thank you.
They
thank
always
you.
look much better in reality, and the color, the red, everything looks amazing. So, yeah,
What do you think about this in carbon fiber?
I think it would look amazing. I definitely gonna have to take this with me
Of course.
and make some templates for it, cover it with carbon fiber, and when I finish it,
Send it to
I
me.
send it to you. But what do you think? You think we should put the I love to see the decals on it.
Definitely.
With the stickers
The
on
Italian
it.
flag?
Yeah, it would be amazing if we do it
On the
together.
carbon.
On top of it, once I finish doing the carbon fiber, we can definitely, I think it's a good idea. I think we should do that. Just, do it full carbon and put the stickers on it on the top, and it would be amazing. I
Going to
think,
be awesome.
yeah, I think it's definitely a car that would look great in carbon fiber, split carbon.
If you want to see it,
We'll do
guys,
book match.
all you need to do is join to the club
Definitely.
together
Yeah,
with me.
the car looks amazing.
Asi here.
And I'll let you do the rest of it. You can do the rest of it. But you told me you have some carbon over here you want me to help you with.
Yes,
to do some carbon for you.
People,
even though you can do it,
I decide.
You want me to do some carbon for you,
yes.
So come on.
In this part,
I would love
together with me, Asi here. We will flip the camera, we will change the angle of the camera. You will see how we start from the beginning to make small parts with carbon fiber. With all these tips, I think this video you will not see many parts of the process and how to handle with the Pista, but one part is better than nothing with Asi, the master of carbon, guys.
You know how much I love it, and
yes,
that's
I love
what
it so much.
I love carbon fiber.
We have a lot of tips for you guys to see it and enjoy, and I think this is the first time that you see me and Asi together, so don't forget, give a like, subscribe to this channel.
You have a beautiful place over here too, Yaniv. I love it.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm really impressed.
Thank you. Zero Paint, thank you very much. Alpha Model, all the shop, the company that support Russo Model. I really enjoy all the time and say a big thank you. And the big thank you is for you guys. Thank you very much. Let's start, Asi, because you have a lot of work. I think
I can't wait.
One part around half hour.
Let's
Let's start and enjoy, guys. Have a good day. They continue with Asi. Bye bye.
Awesome. Let's do it. Hello everybody. So as you can see, I came to visit Yaniv. He invited me. Very nice of him. And it's a privilege to be here. And that will be the parts that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cover this area in here. That's where the engine goes. I'm gonna cover those two areas and a little bit in here with some carbon fiber. And I'm gonna create a template for it first, and it's gonna be two different directions. So the first thing I'm gonna use is the tape that I always like to use. It's Tamiya tape. Here we go. Okay, so that's something that I always use, and you'll see through the progress how I'm gonna do it. So let's start doing it. And the first thing I will do is cut me a nice piece over here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start right in here. What I like to do is I like to use that wooden stick. This is the wooden stick that I like to do, and let's start working on it. I'm gonna create a template for it. You know, the template is very important. It just makes your life easier when you create a template. I kind of put too much in here, so I'm gonna cut that excess over here. Okay, and we'll continue. So I'm gonna, it's not a, don't have to be perfect, except for me the most important part is here. I'm gonna try to get it exactly over here. That's the most important part, and the rest of it, even if it goes out a little bit, you're not gonna see it once I put it in the car. And you got that little lump over here that I'm gonna have to cut eventually with the knife. But meantime, I'm just gonna create the template, make sure that I get the right size. Yaniv, do you have the carbon fiber sheets that we're going to do it with?
Of course.
All right, all right.
I'm here excited and ready for
awesome, awesome, awesome.
Which what you want?
Let's
120?
do we can do the 120 or the 124, it's up to you.
I want the 120.
Okay, we'll do the one that I like to use, the 120 scale. The 12 wave. So
who is the company?
That's, of course, I only use Scale Motorsport Company. Their product is the best. Never ever been disappointed from it. It's really easy to work with. It's amazing product, and you know, that's something that that's the only thing I use.
Why you use the pen?
I'm using a pencil. I'm not using a pen. I'm using a pencil.
Pencil? Why?
In this situation, it doesn't matter. You can use anything, but sometimes when I use the pencil, like in here, what I'll do is just for marking. Say if I want to use the edge, say, so I can use it like that. But in this case, I don't have to use a pencil. I'm just, like I said, the most important part for me is that edge over here, and the rest of it is going to be a little extra. You know, I'm just going to have an idea how far I'm going to go with that, and that's all. You know, just so I can get an idea. I'm going to cut a little bit over it, and you know, you don't want to have the whole sheet, so basically I'm just going to leave a little mark. It's not going to be the best looking template because I really don't have to be exact, because I'm going to have a little bit over here coming out and a little bit inwards that you're not going to see, but that's basically what I'm looking for. That's the idea that I'm trying to get. And like I said, that's the most important part for me over here. Make sure that I got it right because I'm going to start over here. And then the rest of it, we'll just work it out. Okay, I'm just going to give me a little mark, not to take too much of it, just so I can have an idea. It's going to be all the way to that point over here. So let's flip it over, make sure I can mark those areas just for the heck of it too. Just to get an idea. We don't have to be perfect over here. Just to get an idea because it's definitely going to be bigger than what it's showing. And
Awesome.
I got a little bit idea. You see, that's the line I was talking about, Yaniv.
Yes.
To make sure that's the most important part.
This is the more important part.
Yes, now this is going to be the direction, so it's up to you how you want to do it. I like to do it 90 degree, meaning that way, and then this way. Well, I think if the line is going to go this way, let's see if they can see the lines. Okay, well, the direction in here is going to be this way, so we're going to go that way in this direction, I think. Let's see, I'm always looking around. What do you think? This direction? Or that
It's
direction?
up to you. You the master.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter because we're gonna do it either way. Both sides will be against each other, 90 degrees. So we're gonna go with this side, fine, no problem. So I got the template right here. Here it is. I got the sheet. So we decided this is gonna be the line. Now, if you look at the part, this is how the part is. This is my line. So sometimes I do it with my eye. You don't have to be exact. So we're gonna go that direction in here. So basically I'm just gonna line it up right here, right in here, and then just cut it.
Awesome.
Okay, I like to use scissors. So I'm just gonna cut a little square piece. There's always leftovers, so you don't have to be exact.
Raining in Israel.
I can see that. Where I come from, Florida, it's a beautiful weather. It's sunny all the time.
Next time in your lab.
Yeah, you're welcome to. You invite me over here, I'll invite you to Florida too. So, like I said, the most important line is this one here. So I'm just gonna cut this guy here exactly. To be exact, that's what I'm looking at, right there. And I'm not sure how far I'm gonna go in here. In here, I'm just gonna cut a little bit more. And in here I'm going to cut a little bit more, and basically that's all I need. That's basically the part that I'm thinking to do, and it looks like it's going to be a little extra, you know, so I'm going to look at it again, make sure that it fits okay. Definitely I'll have an extra over here, so I'll cut a little bit more. You know, it's one of those weird looking parts, so we got it in here, and we're gonna need to take this, we're gonna put it in water. Okay, and like we said, the direction is gonna be that way, so we're doing great. Okay,
Guys, what you see here,
we're gonna put it in water.
it's a gold. It's a gold. It's a gold acknowledged from the master.
We're going to put a little bit water in there. Move all the extra pieces out of here. This template we're going to use for the other side.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited to be here too, man. Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor. You know, I never expected that you invited me, so I'm very excited. You know.
Thank you, Asi.
And we'll do this together. And we need a brush.
I wait for the
Shove him in there a little
video
bit.
for the club also.
It's sitting in the water. What I do is we'll take some micro set.
The blue one.
Yeah, I call it blue and red, but it's micro set. It acts like glue, basically. It's very important to put that on.
You use a brush.
Yeah, I use a brush, you know, and you can use the Scale Motorsport liquid too. I don't have it in here, but it's the same idea. And don't be afraid to load it in, you know. So I'm gonna put it all over the area that I'm gonna apply the carbon fiber decal to it. It's gonna be a little bit in here too, but you're not gonna see it, but it's okay. And we'll go from there. Let's see what happens. It's always the first time that I do.
Yeah.
I never did that part. So, you know,
It's look amazing.
yeah, the material. I'm waiting for the decal
Be ready.
to be ready.
You need a tweezer.
Yeah, we need a tweezer. You got a tweezer anywhere? Let's see.
Yes.
Yaniv's got all the best tools in the world. Let's see if she's ready. Oh, it looks like it's ready because you see how it moved already? Almost. Give it another second.
Another second.
Yeah, another second. Let's continue to play with the micro set.
Take a minute, I don't care.
Well, you have to take your time with carbon fiber decals. If you don't have patience, that's number one rule. You have to have patience with it, you know. And like I said, I'm curious how it's gonna come out because, you know, it's never did that kind of part. Usually, it's always the first time for us every part. There we go. I think we're doing good. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do, let's move that water a little bit away so we can have some room. First thing I want to do is take this, and remember, I told you, the most important part for me in here is this line. Okay?
Side.
The line that I was working on to make sure it's going to be good. And you have to play with it. You have to, you know, make sure it's good. Here we go. We got the line. It sits right in perfectly in here. That was the goal. Right in here. Perfect in here. And the rest of it is later on. So we did that. Okay, I want to make sure I can fold it and it's not going to give me a hard time in here. That's my next guy. That there is a little lump over here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to apply and do it with the brush. I don't care about the rest of it.
For the first.
The most important thing for me right now is if you look at the other side, that's the most important part in here. And you can see the lump over there. So we're just going to sit in here and make sure it's firmed over here. Okay, get all the water and the liquid out of it. Okay, I'm always looking at the other side because once you cover it with carbon fiber decal, you don't see everything yet. So I'm going like this. See, it's a little bit thing. Now what I'm gonna do is, the way it is, I'm gonna use a hair dryer right away. Don't need to work so hard. Put it on a nice speed and heat. Let it blow a little bit. I don't know if you can see, that's the hair dryer. Here we go. All right, that's good enough. Giving the carbon fiber decal a little sign that, you know, she will be firmed in there, and continue to work on it.
You start from inside to outside.
Yeah, first of all, I want to catch an area, and like I told you, I wanted to make sure this is perfect over here. I don't care about the rest because the rest is going to be folded over and you're not going to see it. So you can see there's a little bubbles over here I'm fighting. I don't like to have bubbles anywhere.
What do you mean is the bubble? It's
The
air?
bubble's inside because it's got the vent in there supposedly. So you gotta, I'm pushing the air out of there. It's more like air. Let's do it, let's say it that way. Okay, then there is that little guy over here that's sticking up over here. Then I'm looking at and continue. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a Q-tip and I'm gonna put it in a little micro set, just so you can see. I'm gonna stick in a little micro set a little bit and continue with it. Instead of with the brush, I'm just gonna a little bit firm everything in here and just give it, mix it a little bit more softer. Not much. It's not like microsol. Microsol will make it like butter and it will melt like, I don't know. I don't like to use it right away. It's definitely a great thing to use in some locations, but not in this situation right now because I don't want it to be too soft and then I'll lose control over the decal. So the most important thing is I'm still trying to get those vents.
Yes.
And you can see I'm fighting it. Fighting it, you know what I'm saying, fighting it is continue to stay on that area. I don't care about anywhere else except that area over here. Okay, you're looking over there, and what I'm doing is I'm trying to work it out in here too, in that little lump over here, so we don't have any issues. And then you got a little wrinkle over here, but we'll get to that later on. Here we go. It's getting there, slowly, slowly. It's getting there. Let's see, let's start getting the shape.
Awesome.
You like to use that word, awesome, awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, it's getting there, slowly, slowly. It's getting there. Let's take the brush, soak it in a microset too. Get it all wet. You can see I'm using a lot of microset.
Yes.
I love to use microset. I don't love to use microsol, but I love to use microset.
You love to
You
use
see,
the blue
it's
one.
kind of giving you a little wrinkle in here. When you have a wrinkle, you push it that way. You don't go sideways on top of it.
Yes. I
You just
understand.
push it this way, and eventually it'll work it out. As you can see, you know, I'm very meticulous when it comes to doing my job. So I have
see
to
it.
make sure that it comes out really good. It's almost there, it's almost there. It's almost there. I'm just trying to get the air out of it. Okay. Now I'm gonna use the hairdryer again. I'm gonna suck some of that liquid that I put in there. Let's see if she's stuck in there first. I'm sorry, Aerev. Let's see. Okay. Let's get rid of that too. Oops. See, I pushed it in. I don't want to push it. I don't want it to go further than that. Can they see? Yeah, they can see really good. Up to that point. If I continue in here, it will push it and create a wrinkle. I'm not there yet. See that area right there? It looks like it will causing trouble. So I'm staying away from it. I'm only concentrating on the area that's flat. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to use the hairdryer again. Put a nice amount of heat on it. There we go. Less speed. Okay, now let's work with the brush again. You can see that I'm giving everything I got on that area, because once I get this area done, then everything should play no problem with it. Now I can see that we got this area as soon as I push it. So we're going to take a knife and just poke it right in here. Voila. Okay, and what I'm going to do is, after I poked it, I'm gonna start shoving it in. Okay, let's see in here.
Super. You take your time.
Yeah, you must. You must. You want it to come out look real.
This is what I want people know.
See, you don't rush with it. You want it to come out perfect. Okay, I'm gonna review it. What I'm gonna do in here is, I'm gonna give it a little cut in here either. See that? Okay, pick it up a little bit. Pick it up. Those areas, you're not gonna see it.
Because inside the...
Yeah, it's where the engine compartment is. Look, you're already stuck in there a little bit, but it's okay. You lift it up a little lightly. Here it is. Voila. Okay, because I didn't want it to stick yet. I want it to be in here and find that point. Okay, you got that little angle over here. Okay, this is the area over here. Now we're going to take the Q-tip that I soaked in a micro set and start going after some of the wrinkles in here, because it's curved, and in curves there's always going to be wrinkles. So I'm going to start going this way, trying to stretch this area in here and beat the curve over here. Okay, it's very gentle too. You gotta be very gentle with it. You're applying a little pressure, not much. Trying to get all the air out of those vents. And always take your time. I'm going to take the and pull it out a little bit. It's building little wrinkles. I don't want it to be wrinkled at all. Get rid of the wrinkles. Okay. All right. Now we got that little lump over here. I want it to stick as much as it could over here and then go from there on. See, it's not stuck over there yet. Okay. Okay, now I'm looking over here, saying to myself, we don't need that extra piece over here, so we're just gonna poke it in here and get it out so we can pull this guy in here. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. I'm rolling it to get the bubbles out of the vents. Here we go. Get in there. Okay, we're almost there. There's no rush in this business. If you rush, then the results won't come out perfect. So I'm taking my time, and then I want Yaniv to be happy with the job.
I'm happy that you are here.
Ah, yeah, it's awesome. Thank you for inviting me again. Very nice of you. Really happy to be here.
Become beautiful, I see.
It's getting there. I'm having a little trouble in here. I'm fighting this guy over here.
I believe you.
When I say fighting is I don't give up. I go back and forth. And slowly, he would give up. I'm trying to get the material to stick. And the more it sticks, the more I can stretch it. It's really hard for the camera to see what I'm doing, but you can imagine. Later on, you'll see the pictures and you'll understand, but we wanted to make it look like real carbon fiber. And it's really not a big job to do, but it takes time. It always takes time. Okay, now what we're gonna do is, let's see, before I heat it up again, I wanna make sure in here that we're doing good over here. There we go. Get the air out of it. Get the air out of here. The angle over here, it's hard to see, but we get there. Here we go, it's getting there slowly, see that? See how all the air coming out of it?
Amazing.
And we don't care about all this. You can cut it later on if you don't want it. but you're not going to see it anyway, so who
Nobody
cares?
see it because it's inside the car.
Yeah, you put it inside the car and it'll be covered. So the most important thing is in here. I have a little bit work over here on the edge and where we cut it over here, but we get in there. Now we're going to use the heater a little bit again. Let's do the heater. See the heater? Looking good, looking good. Okay, go back to the socked Q-tip with the micro set. It's wet, so I'm using it because I use heat, and you can imagine with that kind of heat, with this amount of time that I did it, and the decal, everything is so soft, everything is so gentle. I'm doing it gently too. But it's wet, and it's wet with the micro set, not microsole. Microsole would have ripped it already. It would have been ripped already by now. You can see how, come look at this. Look how smooth it became, Andy.
Yes, I see.
Look how shiny it is. Before I even put 2K on it, I don't know if the guys can see it. You can see how shiny it is. Yaniv did a good job on the paint too. The paint is very important. If you don't do a nice clean job on the paint, then the job will not look as shiny, and then I know you can do 2K on it, and the 2K can prevent it from looking, you know, you see all the lumps and all the issues that take the beauty out of it, but you have to do it good from the beginning, and once you do it nice and clean from the beginning, when you put 2K on it, one shot, you don't have to use any cleaning materials or to sand it down or anything like that. You just basically just, you know, making it, you put the job in the beginning, you don't put the job at the end. You know what I mean? If you cut corners in the beginning, then at the end you will work harder and it will take you longer time. We don't want that. We want to do it one shot, one time. See, now you can see the edges over here, they're working out with me. I'm pushing it a little bit after heating it up and put it in micro set. Slowly but surely it's getting there. Everything firmed in here. It looks great. I'm very happy with the results so far. I'm just trying to get a little bit more of that little bubbles that you can hardly see. It's almost done. I just like to make sure and make sure it's 100%. It's got to be always, for me, it's got to be the best I can do. I enjoy every second of it, because when I finish this, I want it to look really good with the pictures, you know, with the photos of today. You zoom into it and you can see all the details, beautiful. So here we go. Now on the edge, in here, I'm gonna start using a little brush and push everything here with the brush, and then start to push on it and push the air bubbles. Sometimes if you have a little air bubble or it doesn't want to come out, you can poke it with a knife. Like if you go, what do you mean? Like, I don't have any issues in here, but it's okay. You take a little knife, it's got to be a little sharp, and I'm gonna poke it right in here. See, I put a hole. You can't see it. You don't cut it, you just poke it with a hole. And when I do that, if there is any air bubble getting caught, I'll go both ways towards that hole. And as you can see in here, it works it all out into here and in here. And yeah, we want to make sure that it's all the way to the point that we see. Okay, now we're working on this part here. Let's see, where is this guy here? He's got that little lump, get the air bubble out of it. And let's start wrapping this guy up a little bit in here. Slowly, slowly. Push it with the Q-tip to get it deeper in there. I mean, you can use microsol, but as you can see, I didn't use microsol at all because it probably would have taken you a little faster, but it will be out of control. And then it would be very hard to work with it, and it would be, now I'm going to take a little dry one because it's a little wet in this area, too much liquid, and start drying this area. Okay. Sometimes I just take my finger, I have more feelings with it, and stretch that area.
You use your finger?
Yeah, you know, you can use all kind of tools, you know, just
also tool?
Well, I can feel it better, the sense of it, you know, just to stick it in there. Okay, you see I have the little access over here, so I'm just gonna stick it into here. I'm gonna use the heater one more time. What do we got in here? Okay, all right. Let's do that curve over here. Here we go. Do this one over here too. We're not cutting nothing yet. Now let's do the heater. Beautiful. Take the Q-tip again and work that out again. Yeah, make sure you guys see what I'm doing. That little part in here takes time, but again, it's not like somebody gives you the template and you put it on and if it's perfect, we have to create it, and you're not dependent on any company to create you that template. You just cut the piece the way it should be and you work it in there, and you know, this part in reality is carbon fiber, so you wanted to make it look real. So that's what we're doing. And like I said, Scale Motorsport is very soft material, very easy to work with, and you just gotta be gentle with it, you know, and use the right materials and the right tools, and everything should be fine. Okay, now there's a little tiny bubble in there. I'm just gonna take the knife and just poke it, like a little poking, so the air can come out. Air and the liquid, of course. And you can see, we moved from here, we moved to the edge. This area you're not gonna see, so I'm not worried about it. Okay. Push this guy in here because that's the area that's gonna be right on the edge. As we can see. It's considered done where I'm coming from. This is the final touch. This is the final touch. Even though you're not gonna see it, Yaniv is right here watching me, so I wanna make sure he see that I'm giving everything I got.
It's look fantastic, Asi.
You know?
People, it's take time.
Yeah, if you don't, so, you know, it's basically considered done, most of it. So I'm just gonna put the heater again. Not too hard, just a little heater. Heat it up. I have only a few points, but that's considered done, basically. Okay, so we're gonna take this brush over here and just shove it in here a little bit, stick it to that edge.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, fantastic. Awesome, huh, Yaniv?
Awesome.
Awesome. You can take the finger and just stick it in there like that. See, it's stuck in there. There's a little lump in here. just stay on it for a few seconds. Let it firm in there, and it's getting there. Slowly, slowly.
Amazing work, Cassie.
Thank you, Aerev, thank you. Push it in there with the brush lightly. Let him give up.
People, as you can see, one piece of carbon fiber, and we work on it around half hour, and this is what I talk about.
Half hour? Wow. I
Half
can't
hour.
believe the time fly. Time fly.
When you enjoy.
Time, oh yeah. Time flies though, time flies. You know, that's what I love about doing carbon fiber. You know, there's no, it's not a contest of time. It's a matter of doing the job right. So if you tell me we just had in half hour, this is amazing, because for me it felt like 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't feel the time. You know, look, I can still sit on it. I would love to sit on it and make sure everything is perfect. Like I said, all those areas right here, they're pointless. You know, you can take a knife and you can cut it a little bit, like in here. Look, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it a little bit, just because we don't need that. See that part? Right here. You come, you remove that part a little bit, just so it won't be hanging around.
Also,
Oh yeah, it got stuck in there, it don't want to even come out.
nobody see it.
No, nobody see it, but
Put the car, let's see.
you know how perfectionist I like to do things? You have no idea, man. I want to make sure it's perfect as best as I can, even though we're not machines, we're human. But, you know, if you take your time and you do it right, okay. I'll let Aerev handle that part right here
Oh, I'm so excited.
to see what happens and what would be the outcome.
Awesome.
And you can see that the piece is right on. It took us about a half hour to do this piece, but if you do like few pieces, it will take you a little longer. So you do it in one piece, and you don't have to worry about it.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I see it look fantastic.
Yeah.
All the air vent. Wow. I'm so excited to see it, guys. I hope that people see and learn new things today with the AE hobby. Amazing, guys. We will continue to talk and talk and talk, and we hope that you will see and learn. This is very important to us to share what we know for the people. So this is all will be for today. I know that you not see many progress on the Pista, but as I say, you make this area, and after that you take the same template and put it on a positive side and cut it. So that's it. Asi, you want to say something?
No, it was really fun, and we'll continue to do the rest of it. And I hope you guys learned some, you know, a little bit more. And it's always fun. It's the most important thing is that you enjoy doing it. And once we put the motor in there, and then you see the carbon, you know, it's not just semi-gloss black. You know, it would just give it a better look. And you know, we'll continue the rest of it.
Yes, we continue and show the picture in the end.
Yeah, of course.
So bye bye, guys. Rosso Model, us here with us. Thank you very much. We love you. Thank you.